Hey guys, here we are on round 1. We'll not mulligan this hand as much as it's like a mediocre one. We do have a bomb in it. So we're probably just going to keep. If he doesn't have an answer for it, it's just going to take over the game. He is playing mountains, however, so it's going to be a bit harder to do. Hopefully Vampire Nighthawk will soak up some of the removal that he has. Here comes Ravenous Rats. We are just going to discard a forest. We will play out a swamp, pass the turn back, and here comes Reckless Bird? Rummaging Goblin, that's fine. You're going to attack in for 1, not a big deal. We'll take that. We're going to play out the Vampire Nighthawk, pass the turn back. Hopefully this isn't just a removal spell. Furnace Whelp, that's actually fine. Can't do anything there. We're going to play out our forest. Going to play out the Yavis Force Mage here. Give our Vampire Nighthawk +2/+2. Bash him for 4. Seems fine. He did not Rummaging Goblin, so maybe he has a turn slag. He's gonna discard his Giant Scorpion. And here come the Furnace Whelp Beats. Gonna pump it up once. Gonna have something else to play. Oh, he's gonna pump up his Hellion Crucible. In any case here, I think we can just swing in with both of these guys, and then play out the Sentinel Spider. And then next turn play out our Primordial Hydra as a 4/4. Onto the Hellion Crucible? Yep. That's what you would figure. And we're looking pretty good right now, I'd say. He's gonna discard a Fire Elemental. And this is probably turn to slag onto Sentinel Spider. Oh, Essence Drain onto Vampire Nighthawk. That also makes sense. Nothing else to do there, so he's just going to pass back. We are going to swing in with both of these guys and then play out our Primordial Hydra. Ravenous Rats will chump block. Primordial Hydra will get played out as a 4/4. And he has a turn to draw an out to it. Maybe turn to slag? If he has turn to slag, then he has turn to slag. That's fine. We're still in a pretty good spot here, considering that we have Sign in Blood, as well as a Sentinel Spider. That's probably going to do some work. I mean, I wasn't going to wait to play it out as a 6/6. I was just going to make him have it there if he had it. In any case, I don't think he can do anything here. He's going to discard a Swamp. And not going to do anything else. We will play out Sign in Blood on ourselves. We do draw another Sentinel Spider, which is going to be pretty good. Here, I think we just bash in with both of our guys. We're going to take, and we'll just play out a second Sentinel Spider. These guys are going to do some work. And the trample is probably just going to bring us home eventually. Also, he is playing Furnace Whelp, so that does give us a target for our Plummet. So we probably won't be boarding it out. You never know what else he might have. He could have Nephrox, for all we know. In any case, We'll see what he chooses to do here. He did play out another land, so maybe he has another one in hand. Going into the think tank. He probably wants to trade one of his the furnace whelp for one of our sentinel spiders. And is considering like another removal spell or something. I'm not sure. Furnace whelp is going to attack, which is kind of odd in my opinion. But we'll let that slide. Yeah, so we'll take 5. Not much we'll do about that. Maybe this is murder? Or mutilate? Disciple of Bolus for the furnace whelp. Okay. So he draws a lot of cards and also gains a lot of life. Which is a problem, because he probably drew answers now to our sentinel spiders. In any case, here I think we probably just want to play out ring, equip it up to one of our spiders. I think we just want to bash in with one of our spiders, both of our spiders. Because I don't think we want to swing in with the force mage, because we can always just switch over the ring. That's fine. He loses the rummaging goblin, or will lose the rummaging goblin. And I think here we want to switch over the ring to the force mage so that way we can swing in with it next turn without danger of losing it. We're going to play something up for 5 mana. He's going to turn to slag our sentinel spider. Good thing that we switched over the ring, or else he could have 2-for-1'd us. So he does have double turn to slag, which is interesting. In any case, here, force mage is going to grow. We draw another land, but here we're probably just going to bash in. I don't see what else we would really do. Yep, that seems fine. And then, if we switch over to here, we probably should have switched over before combat actually, so that way we could have gotten in 4 damage instead of just 3, because he would have blocked out. But we're in danger of the Hellion Crucible next turn, so I think we're going to switch over the ring here so that we can swing in with the 5/5 next turn. Yep, Hellion Crucible grows. This is another turn to slag, so you have 3 turns to slag? He has 3 turns slags. It's pretty good. That is indeed pretty good. He's going to Essence Drain our guy. Play Duty Bound Dead. And Goblin Arsonist. So we're going to bash in for 5 here. We do draw Roaring Primodox, which is actually terrible. This is why Roaring Primodox can be absolutely terrible sometimes. In any case, we'll bash in here with the Sentinel Spider. Yep. Trample over for 3. Primodox is not going to do anything. Here comes something for 7. Maybe Volcanicizer. Yep, that does indeed look like that's the plan. Goblin Arsonist will bash in because we can't do anything else, and he's going to pass the turn right back. Centaur Courser does work, so now we'll play out the Roaring Paradox, the Centaur Courser, and equip up the ring. So I mean, he just looks like a typical red-black deck with a ton of removal, and his creatures are kind of mediocre. We haven't drawn any removal of our removal yet. Although we have drawn very well with double Sentinel Spider. We still have one more though. Here we get a Kite Sail. And he is going to tap 2. Equip it up to the Goblin Arsonist. Is he going to bash in? No, he is not. We are going to return the Centaur Courser, give our guy +1/+1. We do draw Murder, which is nice. So here, once he activates the Hellion Crucible, we'll murder the token and swing in with the Roaring Paradox. I would expect this to be the activation of Hellion Crucible. Indeed. Gonna kill it before he blocks. He has to block with the Goblin Arsonist. He'll drop down to 1. We'll take that one, and now we'll just play out the Courser. Pass the turn right back. So he showed us double Essence Drain Volcanic Geyser, and double Turn Slag. So he doesn't have at least he hasn't shown us any low removal, so that probably means that we either want to get out Hydra really early, and hope that he doesn't get to the 5 mana to kill it, or play it out really, really late, like as a 6/6, so that way he can't kill it. Either that or bait out his other removal. In any case, we won that game, as you would kind of expect. I think we might want to bring in the Ring of Zathrid, because it regenerates. But he does have double Turn Slag, so I don't want to give him too many targets for that. In any case, let's see. We could take out the Mark of the Vampire, but he does seem to be kind of aggro, so I do like the lifelink. I think we're fine, honestly, the way we are. I'm just gonna submit. I don't want to play out the ring because he has. I don't want to bring in the ring because he has double Turn to Slag. This hand is not keepable. We will mulligan that. This hand is barely keepable. If we draw 1 for us, we're alright. I'm going to keep it, because we're on the draw, mainly. But, I mean, if we don't draw to forest, which we do, we're so lucky in any case. We can get out turn 2 Primordial Hydra, which does seem pretty good. I think we're actually going to do that. Either that or next turn we can play it as a 2/2, which doesn't do terribly much for us. Yeah, I'm going to force him to have the removal spell if he doesn't have it. If he doesn't have the removal spell, he's kind of screwed. I'm going to play Reckless Brute. Not a problem. In any case, he'll bash in for 4. That's fine. Let that go. We do go to a 2/2. Here we're going to play out. I think we want to play out Ring and get it up to a 6/6 next turn. That seems like the best plan of action. Play out Ring, equip said Ring to Primordial Hydra, then bash in, and then I think we probably want to block out the Reckless Brute with our Arbor Elf. Does he have the removal spell for us? That would be bad. That would be pretty bad. His Kite Sail. We're going to equip up a Reckless Brute. Now we're looking for a removal spell. We're looking for one more land. So that way we can... We're going to bash in for 7. He's actually representing lethal next turn if he has enough removal. In any case, he'll bash in. Nothing much we can do about that. Here, we just got to stack this correctly. So we want the ring to go on... We want the ring to resolve first. So we want this to go on the stack first. And then we're going to double that. Then we're going to draw a land, because we're good. Kill this Reckless Brute. And bash in for 6. And we're representing lethal next turn. He has Ravenous Rats. Not a big deal. Discard the Walking Corpse, since Visionary does cycle itself. Gonna equip up Ravenous Rats. Once again, we want that first, and we do win the game. So that worked out pretty well. Primordial Hydra got there on turn 5. So we did get lucky though, we did need to draw that forest, but that worked out pretty well for us. That's the end of round 1, so I'll see you guys in round 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that pretty fun match.